Hey guys, so today I'm going to give you some tips about how to enhance your natural eye color using makeup. There's a lot of different things you can do, but with everyone's eye color, and I am going to go through every single category of eye color, I'm not just going to do my own. With every eye color that exists, there are certain colors that are just going to bring out your eyes and make them pop or make them look even more of what they are. For example, I have blue eyes, and the two colors that I tried to use to enhance that today was copper in the form of copper eyeshadow. I've got copper running through the crease, and I took some down along the lower lash line, but I also have blue. I used a blue mascara. If I look up, you might be able to see hints of it. I used a blue mascara, and I also took a deep blue eyeshadow and put that just on the outer half of the lower lash line, and then I took it a little bit up into the corners. But I used these two shades, copper and blue, to bring out my blue eyes and make them look even bluer than they normally do. I also used a copper colored lipstick, which, you can't really tell because it blends with my natural lip color. So I might as well show you which products I used in case you have blue eyes and you want to try this look. I used the Lorac Pro Palette for eyeshadows, and what I did was, well, actually I started with a MAC paint pot. I used MAC Paint Pot in Bare Study, which is just a beautiful gold cream eyeshadow, and I put that all over my eye area as a base. Then I went in with the Lorac Pro Palette, and I took the color Champagne, and I put that on top of the paint pot all over my eyes and a little bit in the inner corners. And then I took Garnet, which is a very rich copper color, and I use that in the crease and along the lower lash line. Then I took this Sally Girl eyeshadow in the shade Midnight, and these are on clearance right now at Sally Beauty Supply, so if you're interested in the shade, grab it now. It's 69 cents, I think, on clearance. And I did a whole video about these. But this is a nice deep shade of blue, so I ran that along the lower lash line just in the outside portion and then just took it up a little bit into the corners. So that's what I have on for eyeshadows. And then the blue mascara that I used, I just picked this up yesterday specifically for this video, is the NYX Color Mascara in blue. And I would actually prefer something that is a deeper blue, more like a navy blue rather than a bright blue, but you can pretty much get the same effect with this. But navy blue mascaras are not as easy to come by. There is one by Dior, but I can't see paying $30 for a blue mascara when I know I'm not going to use it every single day. I might use it now and then, but yeah, this isn't going to be an everyday thing, so I really didn't want to pay $30 for that. But as far as drugstore pricing goes, Maybelline used to have blue mascara. I used to buy that all the time because it was really inexpensive. And I used to use that just on my lower lash line. But they haven't made that in a while. Then they had come out with a limited edition collection, I don't know, a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, that was all kinds of different colors of mascara, but that was limited edition. So colored mascaras are not as easy to find, but they are out there if you look. Now, as far as this copper lipstick goes, this is MAC O. So it's like a bronzy copper shade. So that's what I have on my lips, and I outlined and filled in my lips with Wet n Wild lip liner in Willow, and this is just sort of a brown bronzy lip liner shade. And let's see, the only other products that would affect this look color-wise is this is a Sephora and Pantone Universe Shimmering Marsala Cheek Trio. I bought this last year when Marsala was the color of the year, and I used the deepest shade as a blush, and then I used the gold to highlight. So that's what I have on my cheeks. And then I just did my face contour like I always do with Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. So those are the colors that I used today. And I do think that by using copper and blue and incorporating that into my look, I do think my eyes look bluer today. And of course I wore a deep blue shirt to enhance that even more. Alright, so what if you don't have blue eyes? What if you have brown eyes? If you have brown eyes, I would recommend a gold eyeshadow to be like the focal point of your look. And you can go all different shades of gold depending on what your skin tone is. If you have lighter skin, stick with the lighter golds like champagne. Sort of like this Fair Study paint pot I used is a good example of a gold that would look good on you. And the champagne that I used, I just used the gold, champagne gold, because I thought it looked nice with copper. Because if I do copper all over my lids, it just, I don't know, with my fair skin, it doesn't really look that great. So I just incorporated it into the crease and did it that way. But if you have brown eyes, then you can go different shades of gold depending on your skin tone. So if you have medium to deep skin, you can go a darker, more vibrant shade of gold. And as far as mascara goes, purple mascara is gonna look, enhance your brown eyes. Purple and gold look so great together. It just is such a rich combination, especially if you go a little bit deeper of a shade of gold. So that's what I would do on brown eyes. Now for green eyes, I would go with a brown shadow, something maybe along the lines of a bronzy brown. And then for a mascara, I would say maroon. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, maroon mascara? Where the heck am I going to find that? It does exist and it has existed. It is really hard to find. Probably the easiest way to find it would be to go to a Clinique counter and get the Black Honey mascara, because it is that maroonish color. Actually, anything that is in the Black Honey line at Clinique, they have shadow palettes, they have a mascara, they have liner, they have eyeliner, they have lip liner, the Black Honey lipstick. If you have green eyes, then these things are custom made for you and are really going to make your eyes look even greener than they already do. And then if you have hazel eyes, I would say purple eyeshadow is going to look good on you. And I'm so envious because purple shadows, if I wear purple, I have to go with like lilac or lavender, but plummy purples on hazel eyes are just gorgeous. And not everybody can pull those off. So take advantage of that. And I would put a brown mascara with that. And lucky you, you can find brown mascara anywhere. So those are the shades that I would recommend. One thing I did forget to say was if you have brown eyes and you're looking for a purple mascara, you may not have a lot of choices to find a purple mascara, but if you do have some choices, try something like in the violet type of purple. I mean, if you find a purple mascara, you may just have to get what you can get. But if you have a choice, look for something along the violet side, and that's going to really make your brown eyes pop. Okay, so that is it. That's today's video, and try if you haven't tried those combinations, try them. Like try the shadow and the mascara colors that I recommended together, and I think you'll find that they'll really enhance your eye color and just make them pop. But if you have the color eyes that I talked about in this video, you've probably already tried these combinations before, but if not, try it. Let me know what you thought about the color combinations and check them out. And that's it for today, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.